Hi guys, it's Gavin from Tower. There's been a little bit of discussion recently about the AI invoicing and specifically related to how the AI invoicing handles garden and nursery invoices. So I'm going to run you through the process now with a couple of nursery invoices that I've been testing with. So important to note here, I'm using OpenAI, and we've found with OpenAI the best model to use for any AI invoicing is GPT 4.1. So I'm going to select a couple of invoices now and just click on the Analyze button. That's going to analyze that invoice for me. And once it's finished that, all the items will pop up on the side here. Now we can see there it's matched the supplier, so it's done that. It's pulled the invoice number out. That's all okay. This one's actually ink, so if we scroll down to the bottom, you can see all the pricing is right. I know if the price is right, that the quantities are most likely going to be right as well. Now you'll notice all of these items are red. Now the reason why that is because this particular supplier, and what is common in a lot of nursery suppliers, that don't include any barcodes or supplier stock codes that are useful when linking items together. So I'm just going to make that a little bit smaller over here, so we've got a little bit more screen to work with here. But what you can do is if I press enter on this particular item, it's already done a search for that particular item. And it's already matched it because the item's the same. If not, any items that were similar would be listed. You can see there's one there that's similar below it. You can just then click on the one that is right, press enter, and that one's now linked and gone blue, and that means it's ready for import. So again, just through that process, you just click in the barcode, press the enter key, and it will find the one that is the closest match to that particular item. So if I go again, press the enter key, again, it's found the closest match. If that wasn't there, you still have the full suite of search tools that you can use to link those particular items together. So I'm just going to finish off those ones here. And that one's done now. They're all gray. If I wanted to edit any of the details, I can just click on this little button here, which will edit. And then I could click on Save to Arrivals, and that would save that arrival into the arrivals screen. If there are any orders for any of those particular items, it go through the normal EDI process. If it's not, it'll express arrive straight away and be done inside a minute. So that's for that one there where I'm linking them up. Another interesting one. Oh, I've just clicked the wrong button. Another interesting supplier here is this one. So I'm going to click on open and analyze that one. This one, you can see it's got the supplier stock codes, and you can see when this one's done, it's going to match perfectly. So that one's coming in now. The invoice is coming in, and because this one has the codes, it's matched the particular stock items. It's even alerted me of price changes and so forth. I can see the totals are there are right. If they weren't right, you can just click in and edit anything that's in here. So if you wanted to change, for instance, here, if I wanted to change the price of that one to $130, you can. You just type in the grid and change it. And again, that makes the process a little easier than doing it line by line. Once that's all done, again, save to arrivals, and that would auto arrive. So the third one I'm going to go through is a little bit different again. And I'm going to go through the process of what it would like if some of the items were actually new. So I'm going to analyze this one here. You can see it's a 2-page invoice, got, I don't know, probably 30 odd items on it. So it's found those items. You can see all the grey ones it's found automatically, and the red ones it hasn't found. So what I can do, again, I can press enter and just check to see whether the item's in there or not. Okay, I can see that one's not in there. So what I want to do is generate a barcode for that one. So I can click on that button there. That'll generate a barcode because this is a new item. I've already preset what the department and category is based on the supplier. However, if you want to change that, again, you can just click on the particular department and category and change that if you'd like to. And there, we just click on add item. And that item, once that changes to there has now been added. You can also click on edit from that point and edit any details you want on those particular stock items as well if you wanted to. All right. And you can just follow that process down for the other items. We can see the totals are right. So 209, 209. So we can see that those totals are accurate, which means that the quantities and prices that have been extracted out are correct. Again, while it hasn't matched everything correctly or immediately, it's still faster to do it this way rather than arriving them line by line manually, in my opinion anyway. I've just got one last file I was going to show you. And we can see this one here is a little bit funny because they've got an item code, but it's not really an item code. That's really the pot size. So that one's not really relevant to the barcode or the supplier stock code. So we're going to see what it does in this instance here. So it's almost finished analyzing this one now, the whole 2 pages and 42 items on this particular invoice. So we can see there it's done. If we go with, say, this one here. Any of these things here, all these ones that hasn't matched, if you wanted to, you can just click on here, take out that one there, go to this side, and then type your 300 millimeters there if you wanted to. You can leave it that way if that's the way the supplier's written it. So what it's done is it's actually taken that and added it to the description. Now, because of the way the supplier has done this, they've done it by that being first, it's added it to the front of the description. Probably not the way you'd want to do it, but that's the way the supplier's given us the invoice, and we sort of have to work with what it has to work with what it's been given. But you can just click on that and edit it. You can then give it a department and category if it's a new item, and click on that one to generate a barcode, and click on that, and that's added that stock item into the system now. So that's actually made it quicker to do it that way rather than going through the whole process of manually arriving and then manually arriving the stock item. Now, if we had, in this particular instance here, I think this one was one we've had previously maybe. So I'm going to click on this one. I'm going to take out that pot size and I'm going to go over to here and just press on enter. It's done a search for that particular one now. Now I can see that that one, the resilience 140 millimeter, has been in the system already, and that one's matched it up, and it's also then applied a markup, and you can see that the prices are going up and down. Again, once it gets through, you'll see totals and that are accurate. It's gone through. This one's probably X GST, so I can just click on X on that one, and that will make it X GST total. Well, actually, it's actually ink. That's fine. We do want it ink. So then I can click on ink again. It'll make it ink 8043, 8043.18, total ink. So it's matched up perfectly. So you just need to go through those ones. And while this one will take a little bit more manual work to arrive, I still think it will be quicker. As we've said in all of these videos, if you do have any specific invoices you would like us to test that you've tried yourself, just send them in the support team and they'll let us know.